I only buy the finest tea leaves, Star. See, UPF.
BOPF is indicated on the pack.
Sister, the art of tea.
Well, following yesterday's clashes, Ratu Pasula in Gampaha is in the centre of the public eye. Meanwhile, Senior DIG of the Western Province, Anura Senanayake, says that the Colombo Crimes Division has been vested with the investigation into the tense situation that broke out yesterday in Ratu Pasula. Sri Lanka Army spokesperson Brigadier Ruwan Wanigasuriya said that the Sri Lanka Army will conduct its own investigation. The body of the school student who was killed yesterday is currently lying at the Gampaha Base Hospital morgue. 41 persons injured in yesterday's unrest continue to receive treatment.
Heightened security could be witnessed in the Ratu Pasula area in Valivaria, Gampaha today. The Gampaha-Biagamma main road, which was closed off last night, was reopened this morning. The police said that the situation in the area is peaceful at present. Nevertheless, our cameras captured footage of police officers, security forces personnel and riot police who continue to be deployed in Valivaria. The people in this area have been engaged in demonstrations for several days, demanding a solution to a drinking water crisis they are facing, as waste dumped by a factory in the area has contaminated water sources in the Ratu Pasula area. The demonstrations aggravated yesterday and resulted in a clash. A 17-year-old schoolboy who was allegedly shot during the unrest died last night. K.A.D. Akila Dinesh, a resident of Helanwatha in Valivaria, was a student of Chandra Jyoti Vidyalaya in Yakkala. This student, who was deprived of the care of his father, was residing under the guardianship of his grandmother. Senior Deputy Inspector General of Police Anura Senanayake, who visited the home of the deceased student yesterday, said that it was disappointing that such a situation arose, even after a solution had been arrived at during discussions chaired by the Defence Secretary yesterday. It was decided at these discussions to temporarily close the factory until a committee appointed to investigate whether the waste from the factory has contaminated water sources has reached a conclusion.
This boy's funeral must be held with maximum ceremony. The government, His Excellency the President and the Defence Secretary have promised us that this will be done in an unbelievable manner.
Meanwhile, the factory at the centre of controversy has been shut down for 2 weeks.
The sole intention of our hunger strike and the river of people that came here was to return our lives to normal through the shutting down of the factory that spews out poison. All of us there were chanting Pivit and reminiscing the qualities of Lord Buddha. No one can deny this. This is what happened over 2 days. Last night I was staying at a certain place for my own security. I have been threatened with death and disappearance. I asked the prevailing government to ensure my security.
An individual who was injured in the demonstration and is in critical condition was transferred to the National Hospital in Colombo last night. The rest of the injured are being treated at the Gampaha, Vathapitivala, Uduvila and Ragama hospitals. Several political representatives visited the Gampaha Base Hospital today to inquire into the well-being of the injured.
I am not happy about the death. I say it is wrong, but things like this happen when you try to keep the peace. It could have been prevented. The deaths and injuries have been caused because of our suspicion, lack of faith and impatience. If they had listened to what I said, this destruction would not have happened. He was a 17-year-old schoolboy. When such a boy's life is lost while talking about a problem facing the public, I see it as an extremely malicious act.
The magisterial inquiry into the incident was conducted this morning by Gampaha Magistrate Tikiri K. Jayatilaka.